Another fascinating battle we've been following all night. The race for county sheriff. Let's look at the numbers there. This tracking pretty much how the primary went. Alex Villanueva with 40%, his opponent Robert Luna with 60%. In the primary, you'll recall, Villanueva got some 30% or so. He won that primary, but some 70% of the vote went to his myriad opponents, and that seems to be what's happening here thus far with this percentage of the votes in, some 29% of the total vote in. Still a long way to go, but it's looking good for Luna, looking bad for Villanueva. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter live in Long Beach, where the former Long Beach police chief, Luna, is watching the returns come in. Leanne?
Yeah, that's right, Mark. Certainly encouraged by those numbers. Luna acknowledging it is too early to call the race, but certainly saying he feels very confident in what he is seeing so far. You can see live over my shoulder, he is now speaking to the crowd here, thanking all of his supporters and all of those who have been with him during this time, during this campaign. A very contentious campaign, he told us earlier today. He said he will be very happy when it is finally over, now that it is that. At this point, he says it has been tough, but he decided to run because he says he knew that the department needed a change. He says it has been mired in controversy since Sheriff Alex Villanueva took over, and he said it is time that things needed to change. The department needed to be revamped. He said most importantly, it is a time for integrity, and he said he would hold himself responsible in doing that, in bringing back integrity to the department and making sure that everyone is held accountable for all of their actions. He spoke just a short time ago about why he chose to run. Listen.
The first numbers that came out, and they look good. Please know that as I stand before you, this is actually my first campaign. I've never campaigned for anything like this. And I remember when I first started to tell people that I was going to do this, they said, you know that running for a county office, this is one of the biggest counties, if not the biggest counties in the United States. What are you doing? And I said, well, so we got to do this. We got to move forward with it. Change needs to occur, and that's exactly what we did.
The other flowers, but I don't know if it's
Luna saying he hopes that they'll be able to announce by tomorrow or the day after that he is the new sheriff for LA County. Reporting live in Long Beach, Leanne Suter, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Leanne, thank you. Luna, a former chief of police in Long Beach, Alex Villanueva, a former lieutenant within the LA County Sheriff's Department. As we go to Villanueva's watch party, the mood a little quieter there. Eyewitness News reporter Christian Cordero live for us in Montebello. Christian.
Mark, you know, there has been a real sense of nervousness here tonight, and understandably so, because the sheriff has a lot of ground to cover if he's going to make up that 20-point deficit against his opponent. But he has at least put up this front of optimism, reminding his supporters that it took until the early morning hours back in 2018 before they realized that they won, kind of that it's not over until it's over mentality. If he were to win, though, it's not thinking too far ahead in the future here. The question is what happens next, because another thing that we're closely following that was on the ballot is a measure that would give the LA County Board of Supervisors the power to remove a sheriff from office with cause and with a supermajority. That's 4 out of 5. Right now, that measure has overwhelming support, and so if Sheriff Alex Villanueva gets a second term, it would be his new reality.
When you apply an unconstitutional measure, you're doubling down on bad policy making and actually going to put the county in a huge liability. I don't think they're going to even use it. It wasn't their goal.
You're prepared to take it to court is what I'm hearing.
Oh, not just myself. The California State Sheriff's Association will take it to court. A lot of people are going to take it to court because it's a gross violation of due process.
That, of course, suggests that he would clash with the Board of Supervisors, of course, if he got the chance.